Alrighty, welcome back guys, this is Aussie Gamer 17 and this is my real walkthrough for Deus Ex Mankind Divided. This is the final video of the main storyline guys. Now we do have to do something a little bit different at the start. We have to go through with killing Marchenko to grab a certain achievement by killing him using something called the kill switch. Now, whether or not you've been following along, we did pick up a kill switch, or the kill switch, in an earlier video. But there is another kill switch available in this area, and I'm going to show you where to get it in case you don't have the one that I already have. It won't actually show up for me in this level because I've already got one, but I'm going to just show you where you can find it if you do need it. Now, where we are right now, if you have a quick look at the map, we're about to end mission 15. I didn't want to do this cutscene until the start of this video, but we have already passed all the conditions of mission 15, and as soon as we go through this door, we're going to start mission 16. After the cutscene, we're going to do a manual save, and we need to keep that save to come back after we kill Marchenko, because then we need to go through the rest of the game from this point without killing Marchenko. Anyway, I'll show you how to do it all. Let's go.
Miller. Creedy. Miller's hurt. Bad. I need backup in the catering area.
Jesus Christ.
Don't try to move, Jim. Help should be on its way soon.
He doesn't look so good.
No, forget about me. You've got to find Brown. Warn him. The gold mask. They've poisoned the champagne. Send it to meeting rooms beyond the reception hall. Oh, I tried to stop him, but I ended up here.
Creedy, the Orchid is in play. We need to...
Uh-oh.
You should be dead, Adam Jensen. Instead, you show up here with your comrades in tow, forcing me to adapt to the situation.
So poisoning Brown and the delegates, that's your plan B? Sorry, brother, it's not gonna work.
Brother.
You only see a piece of the picture. Maybe you can save those rich bastards. Maybe in some grand hypothetical future, doing so will erase the damage that has been done, restoring liberty and balance, improving the lives of millions of augmented people like us. But tonight, because of you, hundreds of men, women and children must be sacrificed. Because of your interference, I had to place explosives in the residential towers across the way. I can send a detonation signal at any time. But if you come to the exhibition hall right now, maybe I won't have to. We can avoid another unnecessary tragedy, brother. Provided you don't take too long to reach me.
Oh, we'll be taking care of him.
I heard. I don't know if I'll find him in time, but I'm already on it. Fucking hell!
Okay, now these two choices don't really matter here, but when we do our proper playthrough when we come back, we are going to have to do both of these. The game makes you think that you can't do both. We're just going to choose save delegates, then make your manual save right here. Okay, and as soon as once you've got that manual save, really doesn't matter much about what we do here. We're going to be looking for 2 achievements though here. What I want to do is get out some sort of weapon, preferably one that's going to be noisy. Yeah, that one will do. Okay, we're going to grab cover right here. And I'm going to just make sure our energy is right topped up. With the BIOS out, I'm going to just shoot the ground here. Now he... Oops, I just pushed the wrong button, guys. Don't mind me. Oh, he's not cloaked. Oh, it did work. There it is, guys. He was cloaked. Incapacitate a cloaked enemy while still remaining cloaked yourself. Well, normally, I really stuffed that up by pressing the wrong button there, guys. But I guess at least you guys get the picture. What I like to do is just shoot at the ground here as we did, then cloak, and then he comes to the door cloaked, and we do a takedown on him, which is sort of what I did do in the end. I hope that comes up good on the video. I'm not really sure how that's all going to sort of play out, but now that the achievement popped, I don't want to go and re-record it. Anyway, moving on. There we go. That's how to get that achievement. Let me know in the comments if you have any trouble. Now, the reason I actually came to this room other than that guy, he's a real easy target to do that on, and I'm going to show you some other targets later in the game that you can try it on as well. Later in this video. We're pretty late in the game. Now, this desk here, if you move the bags out, bag, move. What you will find if you don't already, alright, this is really frustrating. Alright, move the bags out. Normally, behind these two bags, you will see a weapons briefcase. As you can see in my game, it isn't there. But if you don't already have this item here, the Marchenko kill switch, if you don't already have that, you'll find a weapons briefcase there, and it will have the kill switch inside it. Alright, now we need to go and take care of Marchenko. Let's do it. Well, that's the other thing. To make this a little bit easier, we're just going to mark up that one. Alright. Jumping it down here. And into here. Down this way.
Something's wrong, Mr. Jensen. Brown and his guests are in danger. I no longer have eyes on them.
Marchenko's threatening to blow up hundreds of innocent people next door.
Only hundreds?
Yeah.
If Brown and his guests die, billions of augmented people will be stripped of all rights and classified as less than human. You cannot let that future occur, can you?
We won't, don't you worry, but this is an alternate reality right now.
Now show yourself!
Okay guys, right after that cutscene that we're going to see
Right here,
later,
man.
you're going to get the option to use the kill switch.
Where did you...
We can avoid another unnecessary tragedy. Isn't that what you said?
He doesn't
You
like the look
surrender
of
now.
this.
I will give the kill switch to you. You'll spend the rest of your days in prison, but the hold your masters have on you will end.
A nice dream. But we both know there is no escape from these men. I am a soldier, brother. I accept my fate.
Oh boy. See ya, buddy. Now that, of course, would void our achievement that we've been working on the entire game to get through to the end of the game without killing anyone. So all we're doing here is waiting for our achievement to pop.
Marchenko's dead.
First fucking
And there it is. Lapatan machine.
Still in danger. I'm closest to them, heading to the meeting room now.
Hold on.
Well, you better fucking hoof it, mate. There's no telling how long they've got.
There we go. Alright guys, now what you want to do is load up that save we made directly after the cutscene at the start of this video. I'll meet you guys there. Alright guys, here we are back with Miller, and we're going to grab another achievement. We need to have a chat to him first.
Just
Or another chat.
hold on, Miller. I'll find...
No time. Or force me to drink.
We're going to use something else we picked up earlier in the walkthrough, guys.
There's still time to save the others.
forced you to drink the orchid. I have the antidote.
What?
Yeah, we do.
How did...
There's still time.
No. No, forget it. Not worth wasting on just one life. The others might need it.
No, we're going to administer it. We need the achievement.
I won't sit here and let you die.
There we go.
disobeying orders. I thought you said you weren't going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Just take it easy. You'll be okay. Let the antidote do its thing.
You were right. About everything.
Of course I was. Or
I'm
Adam
sorry,
was.
Adam.
It's not important now.
No, it is. My God always told me to trust you. Should have listened more. Go. The meeting room. Save Brown. And put this bastard down.
And that's exactly the order that we need to do this in, guys. And that is because we need the final eBook. I'm going to go grab that in just a second. There is our achievement for not letting old Jim Miller die. Racking up the gamer score in this video, guys. Alright, now we got that antidote from the heist mission. It's mission 12 in the game, covered in an earlier video of the walkthrough. Alright, heading out this door this time. We need to go and save the delegates before we go and take care of Marchenko. Now, what we're going to do is fill up our energy, use a bio cell. Gonna crouch, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a ton of bio cells to get from here to the elevator that we need to get to. So cloak, this is another reason why we saved up plenty of bio cells. And whenever it starts to get empty, we're gonna replenish it. Alright, we're getting low now, so I'm gonna just fill it back up. Now, if you don't have enough bio cells, you should have a ton. You should have a ton if you've been following this walkthrough. Another thing you should have tons of if you've been following the walkthrough is crafting parts, so you can make a heap of bio cells as well. Jeepers. All right, let's just fill it back up. The reason I'm crouching and doing this is just so that we don't make noise with our footsteps. All the way down here. Fill it up one more time. Hopefully just one more. Behind these guys.
Anxious to see this through. We all are. I know. We must be.
Call the elevator. Keep an eye on your energy because we don't want that guy over there to see us.
Be quiet. Keep your eyes open.
I'm just gonna use one more here. Elevator should be here very soon. There it is. Select the VIP room and decloak.
That pocket secretary in Hong Kong. It went live a few seconds ago, just long enough to shoot out a message.
You intercepted it?
Yeah, but it's cryptic. Looks like meeting in session. Proceed with delivery. Key 2202.
Wow, the code. Here we go. Punch it in. And in we go.
As we consider the importance of this moment on a national level, on a global level, on a humanitarian level...
Nobody drink. The champagne's been poisoned.
But I had it replaced. It's a cuvée de prestige.
You and your guests need to get out of Apex Center now, Brown. Slater's dead. Tarvos is compromised. They've come to stop you. Can you get everyone to the helipad?
Yes, of course. My security team will escort us, but what about the other attendees?
TF-29 will evacuate them. I'm going after the people who did this.
Then you have a long way to climb.
McCready, I got to Brown, warned him about the champagne. His security team is getting him and his guests to safety.
Good that. Fucking Marchenko wasn't lying though. The residential towers are packed solid with explosives. If he uses that remote detonator...
I'm heading to the exhibition hall now to stop him. Get your team started on defusing those bombs.
Oh, we're gonna get there with plenty of time to spare.
Look,
I think there's a 10-minute time limit to get both of these missions done. But we're not going to need to worry about that time limit if you're following this guide. Alright, and here is something else very, very special. This is ebook number 75. Let's pick it up. Pause the video if you want to have a read. And there it is. Tablet Collector. So good, guys. That is, I feel amazing about that. I hope you guys have followed along and got all those ebooks. That's a very tough collectible to get all of them, but there we go, we did it. Okay guys, just before we move any further, wrong button, we want to equip our 10mm pistol. If you've been following along, it should already be equipped with EMP rounds. Alright, so make sure you've got that ready to go. And we've got a secret. Now, the game wants you to go back through that door, back past all the enemies, and then work your way and try and find Marchenko. But instead, we are going to approach this panel right here. We're going to open the secret panel, and we're going to head down this way. No enemies to get past, no enemies to worry about. Just follow the path all the way to this door right here. Let's do it.
Why have you not come?
And we'll watch the cutscene this time.
Is your faith in hypotheticals truly that strong?
It's the same cutscene
Apparently not.
as directly before using the kill switch.
You have made the right choice, brother.
Except this time we're not going to use it.
Why should so many die so loudly when a far more subtle message can be sent? To achieve my mission, I only need Brown and his guests to die. And you, of course. Now show yourself!
Alright, just select fight.
I'm taking you down, Victor.
I do not fear death, nor do I revel in it, brother. But for some I am told that it can be a relief. Tonight,
Here we
one
go.
of us will find out.
Part of his
That is the
arm.
truth.
Alright. Now we did make sure our energy was full again. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to cloak real quick. And then we're going to move across to this barrier here. Grab cover. You can decloak for a second here.
Come on!
Now guys, this is going to happen super fast. What you're going to do, as soon as he moves up these stairs, is we're going to cloak. He's going to walk that way. We're going to walk behind him. And when we're super close to him, we're going to shoot him 3 times in the back with our EMP rounds. And immediately do a takedown on him, a non-lethal takedown. We have to do the takedown before he turns around. So I'm going to cloak so he doesn't see me here. I'm going to go up behind him 2-3 times and take him down. There we go. Now look at the top of your screen underneath your map. As long as it didn't say just there in that split second, it didn't say alarm resetting. If it did say alarm resetting, you need to pause your game, you need to go back to the menu and load up your most recent save. Because you can set off an alarm there if you do that one wrong. And of course, we don't want to set off an alarm because we want that smooth operator bonus, and we want the achievements that come along with getting that through the entire game without setting off an alarm. There is a hint at our next video in the series. We need to pass the game on the hardest difficulty. Alright.
Santo CEO Nathaniel
That is the achievement for saving the delegates
and Tarvis
and
security
the civilians.
services for thwarting what could have been a major terror attack during his safe harbor convention last week. Interpol has confirmed that a group of radical terrorists linked to the Augmented Rights Coalition wired the residential towers surrounding Apex Center with enough explosives to destroy 2 city blocks. As shocking as that fact turns out to be, Brown had only this controversial opinion to give.
We must not make rash decisions based on fear, nor should we allow a vocal minority to dictate our future. The Human Restoration Act is a perversion of all the United Nations stands for. In time, I believe saner minds on the Security Council will prevail.
Strong words from a man with an even stronger bank account. Let us see if his prediction proves true. This is Eliza
Hey, are you even listening to this?
Live
We won!
from Pike.
Did we?
We completely disrupted their plan. Marchenko, the Orchid, the bombs. You've been under too long, man. Time to come up for air. Take a breath.
You gotta
Janus
celebrate the
messaged me
wins,
last night,
Jensen.
said Brown's been lobbying like a champ. He and the people you saved know the act isn't a solution. Bikers will talk around it as long as they can, but that thing is finished.
Janus always seems to have the inside track. Except when it really matters.
What are you thinking?
How many more plans do they have in motion? How many more soldiers like Marchenko are waiting for the call?
Don't call him a soldier. He was a thug, man. Soldiers have a code of honor. Honestly, I'm surprised you let him live.
Well, we're not quite finished, are we? To be fair, I've never really played past this. I might have on my practice account months and months and months ago. But I want the achievements to pop on screen on this account if we've done it right. To play. All right, what do we want to choose? Yeah, I like
It wasn't
that.
my place to play judge and executioner, Alex. We should be concerned for every life, no matter how badly it's been lived.
Once a cop, always a cop, huh?
Regardless.
Maybe that was the police officer in me going for that answer.
The ones still out there in the shadows. It's time for me to start pulling them into the light.
Well, now we got names. Manderley and Page. The collective won't stop until we bring these guys down.
Yeah? Well, there's one more name I want to put a face to. Janus.
So that's what you've been chewing on. Look, I'll try, Adam, but I already told you he doesn't like meetings that aren't on his terms.
Then give him a choice. Either he sets up a meeting, face to face, or I find him myself. I think it's high time we met the man behind the mask, Alex. Don't you?
Criminals may have achieved the impossible in Prague last week. A break-in at the most secure data archiving facility in the world. According to rumors circulating...
I wonder who broke in there.
Computer experts were invited to examine the Palisade Property Bank's lava wall defenses after one of its account holders reported an unusual data retrieval delay. No word yet on which account holder filed the report, or what information, if any, was accessed. Palisade Bank Corporation owners released a statement earlier this evening, claiming that any rumors of a break-in at our highly secured facility are just that, rumors. Between you and me, folks, I think they doth protest too much. A coroner's report released in Prague today offers shocking new insight into the death of Dr. Talis Rucker, former leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition. Apparently, the primary cause of the doctor's death was the exceedingly high level of alcohol found in his system.
Oh, yeah, right.
Toxins were present, nor were
Oh.
signs of any suspicious activity. Sources close to Rucker tell me he had been struggling with alcoholism ever since becoming a public figure. I am sure I do not need to remind you folks that the organization he founded, the Augmented Rights Coalition, has been linked to last week's horrifying terror attack in London. Augmented terrorist Viktor Marchenko, whom law enforcement officials describe as being instrumental in the planning and execution of devastating violence in London last week, is being moved to a secure facility for questioning. The long-standing member of the Augmented Rights Coalition, Marchenko has been very outspoken about his motives for the attack, claiming it was appropriate retribution for injustices suffered by the Augmented. I do not know about you folks, but there is only one question I really want the answer to right now. When will the United Nations pass the Human Restoration Act so that dangerous killers like Marchenko can no longer terrorize us? It seems not so long ago that Dr. Talis Rucker was on this very program, trying to convince all of us that his Augmented Rights Coalition was a non-violent organization. Today, of
Alright, come on, get on with it,
all a little bit
Ficus.
wiser. It did not take long for ARC to reveal its true colors once Dr. Rucker was dead. Since last week's attack, the United Nations has officially labeled ARC a terrorist organization. As we speak, brave state police officers in the Czech Republic are raiding ARC-controlled compounds inside the Udalek complex. Here is an example of the defiance they are encountering.
This This is
Oh.
where you have it all wrong.
Tibor.
Wrong. Ark was framed. You people, you don't see, you don't realize that Viktor Marchenko was not Ark. He was trying to kill Ark, kill the cause. But he has failed. We are strong, we are innocent, and we will not be used as pawns by rich, scared men who want to make us less than human.
I am sorry, young man, but methinks thou doth protest too much. The Diwali criminal organization is under intense scrutiny this evening for their role in the London attack. Evidence uncovered by Interpol indicates that high-ranking members of the chapter in Prague supplied weapons and logistical support to ARC terrorists. Among those being sought for
The Diwalis.
Nikoladze, leader of the Diwali's Prague chapter.
Radic.
Sources close to the man tell me, however, that Nikoladze has gone off the grid, and it is unlikely he will ever be found. An indication of guilt, perhaps? Join the online discussion and let us know what you think. News out of Paris today, where a sharp rise in illegal underground publications may have links to a prison escape recently orchestrated in Prague.
Yeah, Samizdat.
Checks
Our man K.
holding members of the underground news group Samizdat on charges of disturbing the peace, human trafficking, and media terrorism. The radicals escaped their holding cell, however, and are believed to have subsequently made their way deeper into Western Europe.
Oh, that's right, they went to
After
France.
their escape,
We helped them.
a publication called Silhouette began appearing throughout France. Has Samizdat rebranded itself as Silhouette? I am sure you will agree with me on this one, folks. No matter what name these people go by, there is nothing more dangerous than the spread of false news. Turning our attention now to a more colorful story.
I've definitely never watched all this.
Inside an illegal underground drug laboratory has led authorities to the heart of Prague's Neon operation. According to sources familiar with the new
And we had something to do with
of
this as
Neon
well.
had more to do
This
with
is
illegal
cool.
distribution methods and criminal ties than with consuming the drug itself. Make no mistake, folks, Neon is illegal, and the dismantling of this laboratory is good news for everyone. However, some government officials have hinted to me that the drug may have therapeutic benefits, and if so, a government-approved version of Neon could be made available to the public eventually. Further testing will be required, of course, so only time will tell.
Alright, there we go. Crazy. Oh. There it is! Ho ho, we triggered 0 alarms. I do have to admit, I was very nervous of that one not popping. And of course, we didn't kill anyone. This one I wasn't too worried about. Although, there was a few accidental kills that I had to go back over. Oh, there we go. That's for completing the game on any difficulty, that one. Okay, guys, I probably had to cut out most of the credits. I just want to avoid any copyright
It's not the
stuff.
point.
But make sure you watch to the end.
That is why we are here now.
Volkart.
To here.
What's done is done. The broad strokes of the operation were very clear and haven't changed. There are always adjustments that will occur in the field. You should know that.
Adjustments? Those were not mere adjustments.
Interpol was more capable than we anticipated. They have a new augmented agent by the name of
Adam Jensen,
who we believe may have had external help, possibly by the Juggernaut Collective or even Janus directly.
we're looking into it, but we...
All that is speculation at this point. Let's find out more and reconvene later this week. Thank you, everyone. That'll be all.
Man, I want a sequel. They haven't even
It's
announced.
your own
I don't
fault.
even think they're working on one. In
I'm
fact, I
aware
think
of
they've
that,
announced that they're not at the moment.
Elizabeth sends her regard.
Yeah, I knew I didn't like her.
Report.
Overall, the subject seems quite well adjusted despite the massive traumas he's experienced, and his memories are still consistent with the program. He is remarkably stable.
Excellent. How close is he to contact with Janus?
Very.
And it's only a matter of time.
I'll probably have to cut a little bit more of the credits out if there's more. I didn't know that was mid-credit scene. I thought that was end credit scene. They're doing a Marvel on me. Okay. They are some super long credits, guys. And all we have to do is get to the end, it looks like. I don't know what surprise they mean, unless they just mean the scene in the middle of the credits. Alright guys, that is the end of this video, but it is not the end of the series entirely. We still have an achievement to grab for beating the game on the hardest difficulty. And we also have some DLCs that I really do want to cover. I don't know if I'm going to cover them straight away or I'm going to do some other games in between. If you really do want me to do those DLCs, please drop a comment on this video. It shows that you're listening to this and that you want that. So do that. In the meantime, if you've liked the series, if you like this video, please drop us a like, post a comment, subscribe to the channel obviously, but if you're listening to this, you're probably already a subscriber. But thank you very much, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm very happy that we managed to get all of those important achievements. It was a very achievement-packed video, this one. And I'm going to shut up now though, guys. Thanks again, and I will catch you all next time.